Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh
Heather,
from the Molten Meeple. You might want to scoot over
maybe.
a little bit. And we're here tonight. We're gonna play some Raiders of the North Sea. We didn't have anything special to play, so Heather just picked a game. And tonight we're playing for uh,
Excuse
Han Williams, I think it is.
me. Wheeler.
Wheeler? No.
Yes.
Was it Wheeler? I'm looking for it. Derek challenged me to play a game for Han. They have a GoFundMe for his family. He lost his battle with cancer, and they're just trying to. He loved to play games, so they want everybody to play games and kind of spread the word. So we're gonna put the link to the GoFundMe in the
Yeah, it's Wheeler.
yeah, Wheeler. She was right. We're gonna put the link to the GoFundMe in the. I'll put it in the description after we're done, and we'll throw it in the chat here and there. So if you want to check it out, if you want to help out, but they just wanted people to play games because he loved games, whether it's video games, board games, card games, party games, anything. So we figured tonight we would dedicate our stream to that and try to spread the word. So let's go down here to the board. And we had to flip it sideways just because the board's so long, especially with the expansions. We do have both expansions to Raiders. If you haven't played Raiders before, it's probably, Shem's next game, Architects, is up there real close, but between those two, this is one of my favorite worker placement games. And you can see down here you have kind of I know it's zoomed out, but this is your starting area, and then you have like the North Sea here, and then areas that you're going to go up and raid. So in your starting area, you can see you have these black meeples. Those are the ones you're going to start off with. And as you move along and start to raid, you're going to pick up these gray and then these white meeples, and they open up more things, allow you to do different stuff. So the cool thing about this, rather than being just a straight up worker placement, is on your turn you're going to come out here, and one of these open spots. At first, you only have the silversmith, the barracks, and the mill. You're going to place your worker, and depending on which spot you go to, you're going to take the action there, and then you're also going to pick up a worker from another spot. So you have the gatehouse, town hall, and treasury open at the beginning. So if I pick up one from the town hall, I also get to take that action. So you get two actions on your turn. One is placing the worker, one is picking up the worker. And, it gives you a little bit more strategy. If somebody covers up the spot that you want to go to, at least you can go somewhere else and then still get that. But the timing of some of the things you want to do sometimes stinks when somebody covers up what you need. But you're going to be collecting cards. Give me a couple of these here from the bottom. And these cards are going to be your crew, and they're going to help you raid. So I got my camera way up there right now.
We need a card cam.
Yeah. But you can see they have, at the top left, they have an armor rating. And then they have a price here, and that's how much silver it costs to hire them onto your crew. And then you have two different things down here you get for depending how you play the card. So some of them are if you play the card, which if you go to the town hall here, you can play a card out of your hand. If you play it, you come over here to the right side, and this one says gain one card, one provision, and one silver. And then the other side is when you hire them into your crew, they have another thing, and this one is activate this card at the town hall without discarding. So if it's in your crew, you can use the activation side without discarding it. So that's pretty cool. But let's go down here to the different spots and go over kind of what they are. So you get the live thing pull up if there's any questions.
Oh, okay.
So the gatehouse is one of the spots you can go to. If you go here, you draw two cards. And you do have at the end of your turn a max of 8 cards, 8 silver, 8 provisions, or 8 mead in your hand. So it's kind of the rule of 8 here. You can't have more than 8 of any of those at the end of your turn. But the gatehouse, you come here, you draw cards, and that's your main way of getting cards into your hand so that you can get them into your crew. Now, when the Hall of Heroes expansion came out, they had these player boards that gives you a spot for your crew. You can have up to 5 members in your crew. And then you got some other stuff here that we'll go over in a minute. But anyway, the gatehouse is here. You draw 2 cards. The treasury, you discard a card and take 2 silver. Or you can discard 2 cards and take a gold out of the supply, which I have the supply over here if we need it. I'm just going to throw it down right here. Don't steal any of those. All right, and then the armory down here, you have to play a white or a gray worker too, and you can spend 1 stone to go up 2 on this armor track, and we'll go over what the armor track does in a minute. Or you can spend 2 silver to go up 1 on the armor track. At the town hall, as I said earlier, you play one of the cards out of your hand for its play side. And at the barracks, that is where you recruit the cards from your hand to your crew, and you have to pay the silver price on the card. The mill, if you place a black worker here, you get 1 provision. A gray worker gets you 2 provisions, and a white worker gets you 2 provisions or a gold. And then the silversmith, a black worker gets you 3 silver. A gray or a white only gets you 2 silver. So that one, as you get the higher workers, is a little less. And then the longhouse, you have to have a gray or a white worker, and you pay, or no, you take, is that take?
No, that's pay 1
cow for 2 provisions. Yeah, you turn 1 cow into 2 provisions, or you can take one of these, what are they called? Anyway, offerings. You can take one of these offerings down here if you have what resources are on it. And then those are victory points at the end of the game. So that's another thing on your board, on your new player board, it gives you a spot to put your offerings. And then the Hall of Heroes expansion added this board down here. And we're going to have cards here after we draw our cards. You can come down here to the mead hall, and you can take one of these cards, and you also get the mead or silver and mead above it when you take them. You get those cards for free. Or you can take one of these, which I'll go into how you get those in a minute. Because we have to go into raiding. So the other thing you can do, once you start getting provisions and stuff, is you can come out here and raid. So these first areas all take black or gray workers, and you need different requirements to get to each one. So this one over here, you need 3 provisions and at least 2 crew members, and then you can put one of your workers out here, and you can take the loot that's out here in whatever space you want, and add with the expansion. After you clear this out, you're going to take one of these, I'm not going to flip it over, but one of these quest cards, and you're going to flip it over and put it out there. And then
you might as well, because you got to show them.
What? Oh, flip it over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so here's the quest card. So the quest card is has a number. Let me pop it up here real quick. Has a number up here in the right, and that's your power, armor, whatever. But to get that, you have to discard that amount of power out of your hand. So it doesn't matter what you have in your crew or what you have on your track over here. You have to actually discard. For this one, you'd have to discard 5 power out of your hand, and you could take that quest. And then you would take that quest and stick it up here by your player board and then you would get 1 victory point at the end of the game. And as you start adding these in, you get more and more victory points. Well, once you have 3 of a kind of quest, like this one has a sword, there's maps, and some like loot. I don't remember what they're actually called. They all have different types of names of quests. But once you get 3 of a type of those, then you can come here to the mead hall, and you can pick. Or no, I think you can take that right away.
Mm-mm.
Because the mead hall is where you come to do the quest. I'll look that up in a second.
Oh,
but
yes.
in the mead
Once
hall,
you get 3, you can
yeah,
take that.
the mead hall, you come and you do the quest. Once you get 3, you can take one of these until they're gone, and you put that also in front of your little player board. And once they're gone, they're gone. You don't get any extra ones, but these are reputation tiles. So as your reputation grows, you get a little bit extra stuff, and you get whatever's on the bottom of those when you do it. And then the second expansion is over here off to the side, and it gives you 3 more spots to go to, and it has its requirements over here, and it also has an extra track, and it has these Jarls. So I'm going to flip one of these over up here. Now these are kind of like crew, but they're a lot stronger. They have at least 5 armor. They have 5 or 6. And you have this little player board here, a little tiny one that they give you. And that's where you're going to keep track of what you do with your Jarls. So if you go out to one of these, raid one of these areas that has this little guy here, that is a Jarl. So he's going to show up. So you flip the card over, and then you have to decide whether you want to kill him, subdue him, or flee from him. If you kill him, you take his strength +1, and you deal that many wounds to your crew. And your crew can take wounds up to the amount of their power. So if a crew has 0 power, a crew member has 0 power, you can't give him any wounds. But any other one you can give up to the amount that it has, and that lessens their strength for the rest of the game. Because one thing I haven't got to yet out here, I'll finish with the Jarls, then do that. But so yeah, if you kill the Jarl, you get whatever it is on this side that says for killing him. Like this one, you gain 1 armor. And then if you subdue him, you take his power -1 and deal that many damage, wounds to your crew members. And then you get to put him in your crew after paying his cost over here. And then you get the bonus for that side. And then if you flee, you just flee. You have to discard a card, and then you lose either a spot on this track or a victory point. And this track over here, when you do kill a Jarl, you'll get 2. And then the other way you get it is when we're up here raiding and we're doing some battles. If you overkill anything, you're going to gain some points there. So, good so far?
Mm-hmm.
So, the other thing we have up here is, if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little red, like, shield looking here. So when you go out to those areas, you do just like raiding this area here. You have to pay your provisions, have to have at least 3 crew, you have to put a grave member here. You take your stuff, but then if you have a power of 8 or more, you get these extra bonus points. And if you get to a power of 14 or more, you get these bonus points. And the way you get your power is adding in your armor here, the power of your crew that went there with you, and then you get to roll these 2 dice. And then you add it, or well, yeah, that one's 1 die. These out here are 2 dice. So out here's 1, you get to roll 1 die, and you add it to it. And then that's where your overkill over there comes. So here I needed an 8. If I came out here with 8 and rolled a 4, then that's 12. I went over 4, and I would get 1 on the fame track over here. And that just gives you extra victory points at the end of the game. And the only other thing is Valkyries.
It's only over the the highest one.
It's only over the highest one?
Yes.
Okay. We haven't played with the Fields of Fame yet. This is the first time we're playing with it. She watched the video with Rodney earlier, so I guess
Rada.
that's, or was it Rada?
It was Rada. Yeah,
Rodney was the basic one. But so that's only over the highest one. So if you overkill over the highest one, then you get those. The only other thing we haven't said is, these out here are just different kinds of resources that you're going to use for collecting your offerings and trading in your cows for provisions. But then there's also these little skulls, black skulls out here. If you raid a spot with a skull or more than one skull, that is a Valkyrie, and it is going to take out one of your crew members. So if you raid a spot with a Valkyrie, you have to discard one of your crew members, but you get to go up on this Valkyrie track here. And it ramps up in points pretty quick. At the beginning, it's not a whole lot, but if you get up to 6 or 7, that's 10 or 15 points. So
Valhalla.
Yeah, so you kind of want to die while you're raiding, but maybe not a whole lot at the beginning. But with the new Jarls over here, there's only a couple different ways to get the wounds off of your crew. So, if you have a crew member that's got 3 or 4 wounds on it, if you can go out here and just kill it, then you lose your wounds and you can move up the Valkyrie track. So, killing people's not always bad, especially to the Vikings. So, I think that's about it. If anything else comes up, we will go over that, and we're going to start. Let's roll a die to see who goes first. 4. 4, of course. 4. 4. We'll be here all night. 3. 2. Alright, so I'm going to go first. But we're going to draw our cards first. So when we draw cards, we each get 5 cards. And then we get to hire one of those onto our player board for free. And then we're going to take 2 of those and pass them to the other person as kind of a drafting sort of thing.
We get to hire one for free?
Yes. You know what? That's pretty good for now. Check this guy. And then send 2 of them over to the other person. Thanks for stopping by. Let me get over here before we get too far in, and I'm going to go ahead and throw that link to the GoFundMe in the chat. So there's the link for the GoFundMe if you guys want to check it out, and help out the family. The reason why we do all this is to help people, whether it's help you see a game you haven't played before, or in this case, help out some people who could use the help. We're always here to help. That's what this whole thing's for. We love this community, and Board Game Spotlight, Exposure, Molten Meeple, Hack, Tabletop. Everybody are really good people in all these, and we're glad to be a part of all of it, and we just want to help out where we can. So, all right, let's do some raiding. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm going to get some provisions. A provision. And I do have a bunch of promos in here too from different things. I'm going to play a card from the Town Hall. I'm going to play the Trickster here. I need a spot for... I'll just put them right there. That'll work. And it is draw 1 card and play 1 card. So I get to draw a card and play another card. I'm just going to play that guy. All players must give you 1 silver or 1 provision. You only have silver. Alright, you're up. Oh wait, we gotta put 3 cards down here also. Forgot about that. So these guys are available now too. And I love the Miko's art. I feel like he does Vikings very well. So you just gain money. They're way up there, so I'm not worried about that yet. Let me go here. So I'm going to go out here and play this guy for 2. And I'm going to take 3 coins. Derek, is it warm out there in California? It's actually 73 today in Ohio. So all you people gearing up for Origins, it's starting to warm up. I did wear my May the 4th be with you, even though it's not May 4th yet shirt. That happens to be our anniversary. I don't know how that happened. It was you. You picked it.
No, you did.
You picked it.
Where do I go?
What do you want?
The barracks, right? To hire?
Yep.
Okay.
But you can't go there.
Well, no kidding. So I am going to play a card.
Wait a second, Dad. I can get the chase of you're playing with me. Hi. If
Do what?
And if I can get the thing, if you're playing with me and I'm playing with you.
What are you talking about?
The chaser, because I have a card too.
Oh, okay. Close that door. Linky silly.
How do we
I needed a drink, sorry.
discard cards? Oh,
You
we just
did.
discard. I got it. Nope. I got it. I know that I answered my own question without.
Oh, and the other thing I didn't say is the mead down here that you can grab. You can use that when you raid for a one-time liquid courage bonus to your power. So grabbing the mead down here or from other cards other ways gives you, when you go out, you have a little extra power. Which these first areas you don't even really need power because you're just gaining stuff. Although there's a lot of Jarls there in the front beginning part. Alright. So I am going to... I need some more provisions. I'm going to take 2 cards. And then I'm going to take some provisions.
And I will take a provision. And
I think I have that like twice. Ooh, that's mean.
I will discard a card
Oh yeah, I gotta get this guy out.
for $2.
Silver. Slivers. Alright, I'm gonna go out here and hire. And I'm gonna hire this berserker for 3 coins. And he is, if killed in a raid, place him back into my hand. I like the berserker.
I do too.
And then I'm going to grab another provision so I can start raiding.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
You should go out there. Try the new Jarls out.
Well, I think
Another thing you need to kind of pay attention to while you're playing is, you know, these over here. I guess I should have went through the ways to end the game. So, if there's only one fortress left at the top, the game ends. If all the Valkyries that are out here are gone, if there's no more Valkyries left, the game ends. And if this is empty, the game ends.
Which you left a lot of Valkyries in the bag.
Well, there's still a lot out there. And there's like 2 or 3 of the fortresses.
I will take a provision. And then gatehouse.
Alright, so I'm going to raid. I just don't know where yet. I can raid any of them. I think I'm going to go out here. And I am going to take this middle one. So I have a Jarl. And I am going to... Well, I guess we have to wait and see what the Jarl is first.
Get the provisions regardless.
Get the provisions. I get the worker. And then we flip the Jarl. And this is... Jarl Thorsten.
Actually, the dead Jarls go there, so you can...
That's the discard. Gain 1 VP for every 3 fame you have, or if I kill him, I gain 1 fame, which you gain 2 fame for killing them too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and kill him, which is going to weaken me 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I'm going to kill him off.
You can't kill him off.
Oh, I can kill him off.
No, you can't.
When I go out there and get the Valkyries.
You can't take them down to their...
No, you can take them down to 0. They just don't die. I'm saying I'm going to go out here and raid the Valkyries.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever what?
He was doing it so you couldn't take it down to the last hit point. But...
Well, you can't. So he's dead, and I gain 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. And that was my place. Oh, and I picked up my guy, so yeah. And I got to pay my provision. It's just 1 provision. I'll look that up real quick while you take your turn, just to make sure.
Put his quest out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot the quest. So, fame. It says... Each crew member may take a number of wounds up to the same value printed on their military strength. For every wound the crew member takes, their military strength is reduced by 1 in future raids. Crew members with 0 military strength cannot take any wounds. So yeah, they cannot die from taking wounds, but they can... He's just a 0 now. Get the mercenary. Alright, are you done then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I may go on another raid right now.
Once you go on a raid and you move your little meeple guy out here, he stays there.
Yeah, because that's... You grab the meeple from the top, and that's how you get your upgraded stuff.
That's why if you notice, which you can't really see because it's so far out, but... The black meeples down here in the silver department gets you a lot more than what the white or the gray do.
I'm going to take this here for 2 gold. And return my 2 gold to the supply. And then...
Replace.
Oh yeah. Place this. These don't get replaced.
Yeah, you didn't need that pile in front of you.
I'm going to get another provision. Oh, I just threw that meeple on the floor. Luckily, I have extra meeples right here. I'm just leaving that one on the floor for now. You guys don't let me forget that at the end of the thing. Where did I go? Oh, I got a provision. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I could have went to the armory. How do you have an armor? Oh, you played a guy?
I played a card. A turd.
Gotta watch her.
watch me anyway.
Again, everybody, thanks for stopping out. I'm going to put the link to that GoFundMe for the Wheeler family in the post. I'll be putting it in the chat here and there in case you come in after it and you can't see it.
So I'm going to go raid. I'm going to raid this one.
Get your Meeple. You got a Jarl?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you have Jarl Vidar. 5.
Let's see what he does. Gain 1 VP for every 2 cards in your hand.
Man, these wounds really add up quick. I went from a lot of military strength to nothing.
I think I'm going to kill him.
So you take 6 wounds. And the wounds are not limited, so I mean, I don't think in a 2-player game we're going to run out, but if you were playing a 4 or 5-player game, if you do run out of wounds, use something else. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to put this here to remind me that I killed him. So you killed him?
Mm-hmm.
So you go up 2 on that track.
And I also get 1 provision and 1 silver. It goes over there.
The provisions are there, so you get to pick whatever you want. Oh no, wait, provision? Provision.
Yeah.
I was thinking plunder. Everything starts with a P.
So he goes over there.
Yeah. Let's get some dead Jarls already. Don't have a lot of power now. I have absolutely no power, actually. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to draw 2 cards. Actually, no, wait. I'm going to come down here to the mead hall. And I'm going to take...
I'm paying attention.
the Swindler. So I gain a silver and a mead.
Now, is it 8 silver total? It's 8 silver total. 8 plunder total. And
Yeah,
8 provisions.
it's not just...
Okay.
It's not added. So then this card slides over. And we replace that guy with the Brute. And then I'm going to pull this guy here and spend a cow for 2 provisions. Hey! Beth made it finally to our stream.
Hi, Beth.
Look, I made it.
Alright.
We're playing Raiders of the North Sea with all the expansions. I somehow managed to fit all these into that little Raiders box. It doesn't close all the way, but
We could really use
they're all in there.
the special box.
Yeah, I want the big box.
So I'm going to go out here and
We did
raid,
buy the big geeky box for Smash Up this weekend,
and I've never played Smash Up.
along with because of AJ and
Mhm.
his post. I had to go get Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle Earth. Where'd you go?
Quest. The one that I just did. That's not where I went. I went here, so I have to have 4, correct?
What are you doing?
This one.
No, you don't have to have 4. That's how many you put out there.
But I have 3 arrows.
You have to have 3. Yeah, so you're good. And you get your guy.
You didn't give me my VP.
For what?
And you
Oh, I didn't get my VP either.
got your VP.
Here, this needs to go on your kill, and these
Yes.
need to stay away from those because you'll cheat. She cheats?
I do not.
Yeah, huh?
Alright, so...
The designer of Raxon said you cheat.
Shut up. So, I had a Valkyrie in there.
So, one must die.
One must die. So my mercenary is gonna die, and if killed in a raid, gain 1 VP. Here's his...
Blood.
And I get another VP.
Alright, you're done then.
These are filthy. How'd they get so dirty?
Because we played this a bunch when we first got it. The gold didn't... I mean, it still looks good. It's just the gold's kind of dirty. We play with dirty people, I guess. Grubby kids. Alright, so I'm going to go raid 2. I need to kill someone. I mean, one of my people. I'm going to go out here. That's 3 provisions, though. Did you pay your provision?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want that gold anyway. So I'm going to go out here. And I'm going to go here. Get the 3 gold. 1 Valkyrie. I'm going to kill the Berserker. Which he goes back into my hand. I go up now too. So he goes back into my hand. And you can keep the Valkyries. That way you kind of remember where you're supposed to be on the track. I pay my 2 provisions, get my 1 victory point, and take my worker.
Alright. I am going to...
My shirt keeps getting stuck on my belly.
Yeah, I have that problem too. What was I going to do?
I'm going to go ahead and throw that link back into the chat again. Even if you can't donate anything, play a game and spread the word. I'm going to be challenging 5 people after this. Beth, I think you and Aaron are going to be one of my people. You count as 1 people. And Chris, if you're still there, Caleb, you guys are probably going to be on the hook next. You don't have to stream anything, but just play a game, take a picture of it, and kind of spread the word. Every little bit helps. What are you doing?
Questing.
You're not done yet?
Questing.
Question?
Where's the quest? Right
What are you talking
here,
about?
right?
No, Mead House. There's already a guy there.
Oh, okay. So, I guess I have to...
You can go to the armory and get some armor. Some armor. Do you have anything to pay? Get some stone.
I'm giving it to you.
Give it to me. I want the stone.
Right. It's in-game victory
Alright,
points.
so now you want to do
The quest, yes.
quest. So you get that guy, and
I...
Oh! Speaking of, forgot to put one there. I always forget the quests.
So, it's in my hand.
Yeah, you have to discard those.
She makes any of my zeros equal 1 on
Quests.
quests.
So you can use those 2 zeros I gave you?
You didn't give me any more zeros.
I gave you zeros at the beginning of the game.
I think I used them. So I'm going to use these 3
So that is 4.
for this one.
And then once you take a quest from out here,
And I
it's
get a
done. You
provision.
don't refill it. Alright. What are you doing? I already gave you your guy. It's right there. You went down there.
I know. I was just moving him back onto his thing.
Ooh, that's a hero. I didn't even notice that. I'm going to go here and take this hero. Get into my hand. I kind of want that playmat. I love playmats. And then these guys slide over. This goes here. I get a silver and 2 mead. Get my guys good and drunk so I can send them out to fight. And...
Got frickin' Jamie Lannister in my hand.
I'm going to take this guy here and play a card. And it is take any 1 plunder from an opponent. I'll take that gold. That's my 2. You got one-handed guy there?
Well, I can't see his other hand. Probably not, because he's holding a shield, but... Young Jamie Lannister, then. Alright, I need some cards. I'm going to go to the gatehouse and draw 2 cards. See what I have.
I should have played that guy earlier. I think I'm going to combo those 2 together. What are you doing? You went to the gatehouse?
Yes, I went to the gatehouse. I take this and take 3.
Alright, so I'm going to go to the barracks. And I'm going to hire this trader for 1. And then I am going to... Oh, man. That sucks. You know what? I'm going to take this guy here. And I'm going to do that 8. Oh, no. I don't want to lose my berserker. So I'm going to do 4 out of my hand. And I'll take this one here. And I get a coin. I need monies.
I keep drawing stupid heroes.
Well, you got some of these guys down here, don't forget. And the heroes, if you play them, which we don't have any out, but I do have one that I picked up here earlier. The heroes over here, you can't play them, I don't think, many of them. I think they all say you can only hire... Yeah, they all say you can hire, or you cannot hire more than 1 hero. I think. There might be some dumb one that lets you do that, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think they all say that. These outsiders, I think, are from...
Can you get me 2 meat?
Don't do that. That's right by the microphone. Smash it. What do you need?
2 meat.
I have promos in here from Architects and promos from just from Garphill that I ordered. What are you doing with all that money?
Buying
antagonists. What the heck kind of crap is that? If killed in a raid, all opponents take 1 wound? That's not nice. It's not a nice thing to do.
Yes, we did that.
Should I raid? What was that?
We backed it with our FGLS.
Yeah. I had it backed at first and FLGS.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Our FLGS, they do a lot of the retail backing, and usually I'll back it and then I'll go up there and see if he's backing it, and if he is, I'll just do it through them. Sometimes it's a little bit more money. They'll charge the MSRP or whatever sometimes, but you don't have to pay the shipping, so that kind of evens out. And we do get our bonus points that we have at the store, or we can use our bonus points on it, which when I bought Lord of the Rings, we had enough bonus points where I got that $25 off, so I got that for $75. Alright, I'm going to raid, I believe. I just don't know where. I don't have any power, so I don't want to do that. So, you know what? Valhalla.
Wow.
Come out here and I'm going to take this stone and 2 Valkyries. I'm going to kill both of these guys that are injured. And so I go up 2 on the Valkyrie track. I'm down to 1 person in my thing, and I pay my 2 provisions, my 1 victory point, and get my worker. Alright. Neither one of those guys had anything good. No. Oh, I could have raided that monastery that guy had. Bonus to monasteries. Oh well. I'll get some cash up.
I think I'm going to...
I forgot to turn my light on. Got my fancy light. You probably can't even see it with the lights. But it's there. I know it's there. That's all I need.
Because it's too high.
I'll go turn all the lights off, and then they'll be able to see it. They won't be able to see the game, but they'll see my cool lights.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, that's our
Taking out this hero.
the FL. We're really in a kind of a dead area. There are a couple real small game shops near us. They don't carry a whole lot of stuff, so we have to go pretty much a little over an hour south or a little over an hour north to the bigger shops. They're not they're not real big, but the ones that carry a decent amount of games. And we were going south for a while, but the one up north, they're pretty even on their prices as far as what MSRP is supposed to be.
Their turn.
And I know I'm talking, but their point system's great. I mean, we've saved a lot more money using that thing. All right, my turn. I forget what I was doing. I don't want to use this gray guy to get money.
And that would be Recess Games in North Olmsted.
Didn't fill these out. Yeah, if you're anywhere near Ohio, northern Ohio area, Recess Games in North Olmsted's awesome.
Their staff is super friendly, and their owners are just really great people.
I'll go here. I guess I'll get 2 coins instead of 3. Need the coins. And I will take this guy now and pay that stone that I got last time for 2 power, 2 armor. You're up. I can't wait till we get our bigger table either. I had to do some fancy stuff over in this area right over here so that you don't see my my setup. We're still getting our board game table built. We're playing on a portable table right now, and it's a little small. That's why everything's kind of jammed in here. But yeah, I got clamps and PVC and stuff everywhere around here.
I'm going to discard Mr. Cheney Lannister.
Alright, so I am going to go to the barracks. I'm going to hire this hero. Ira for 4. And she is gain 1 strength for every Jarl you have subdued. So now I gotta start subduing some Jarls. And this is
a silver one.
Yeah, I know. So I would gain a silver and a strength. So that's why you have these little things here, and you put your little Jarl spots on there. I didn't mean to flip everybody off, but that way you have cards like this that is gain 1 strength for every Jarl you've subdued, which I know you still can't read that. That's high up there though. But that way you can remember, how many Jarls you've subdued. What'd you do?
I paid a stone to raise my armor twice. And then...
No, and then. I need provisions again now. I don't have any cows either. What are you doing there?
I'm buying my hero Brynjar.
I'm just calling Brian.
No.
You got Brian?
No.
Hey, Brian.
Gain 1 strength for every 3 armor you hold.
Oh, we forgot to put some thingies out. It doesn't matter where they are, technically. We only have 2 of them, so there should be 2 empties. I need some cards. Where's my worker?
You must not have taken your second turn.
Oh, that's what happens when I get to talking. Beth said we hide our setup too. It actually, it works really good. It's not final one.
Cheater, just take your turn and quit talking.
Once we get our that's probably what happened last time. I'm sitting here talking and crap. So that means there's an extra dude out here. So I have to take a guy and then play a guy and then take a guy.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said cheater.
But it stinks because I can't do anything out here. I I guess I'll go here to the mead hall and take this rogue.
Well, that's where you went and you did a quest. Or what did you do?
No, I didn't do a quest. I did a quest a long time ago. I just did stuff over here last time. I hired a person and something else.
Oh, you went to the silversmith and got 2 coins.
Anyway. And I get 1 coin and 1 beer or mead. And then now I'll take my turn. I need 2 cards. I'm almost out. And I need silver. Is this guy gray?
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Quit putting the gray guys there. I'm done now this time for real.
Okay, so I'm going to go here. Oh, that's not how you play. Whoops.
Usually I'm really quiet and thinking out my turns, and when we stream I try to talk and you know,
So I'm going to try and
talk back and forth with everybody.
Provisions.
And I'm going to blame that on why I lose. But yeah, I always forget what I'm doing then.
No.
But it's more fun to talk to you guys. I win enough as it is.
2 coins, please.
2 coins. You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
No. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hire my berserker again. For 4. And I don't have any cows. I'll go ahead and grab a couple more cards. I guess I probably could pay attention to what's over there. In the offerings. Is this one of the ones where we finish out the whole round, or... Thanks. Thank you, Beth. We try.
I'm getting a little less nervous. Don't know that I'll always, or I'll ever be completely there.
Oh, this is one of the ones you hate. Where when we end the game,
Berserker. I'm not talking to you.
everybody gets 1 more turn, even the person who... Is it everybody or everybody else? I just looked at it and now I don't even remember.
It's everybody plus, I'm pretty sure.
Each player, including... Yeah, She hates when somebody can end the game and then they pretty much get the last turn too. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna go... Oh, crap. I got a freaking black. I can't go anywhere cool. Oh, crap. I don't have any provisions either, so... I guess it's not that big of a deal. I have a lot of gold. Too bad none of those have gold. Might as well go to silversmith while I have the black worker. Take 3, and then... Oh no. I'll go ahead and take this offering. I don't care. I'm gonna lose some of my money, but... Oh wait, no, I don't have a stone. Crud.
My stomach.
That's my good food. How many cards do I have? 5. I'll go to the gatehouse. Take 2 more cards. Never have enough cards. That's 3 cards.
Okay. Are you done?
Yep. That's my problem too. I'll start setting up for something without remembering that, like, oh, I guess you need provisions to go out there. I don't have any of those.
These?
Yeah, those. Should you spend 3?
3 provisions and a gold.
The gold goes in there. You went to the monastery? You raided a monastery?
Well, I guess I don't get those yet.
Day after Easter?
Yep.
Wow.
Wait, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you get those. You just
don't
the
know
victory
victory
points. So you get
Speaking of which,
2.
I wonder if we took all of our victory points.
Probably not.
Okay, so I get 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then some bonus ones. 1, 2, 3. We got like 7 there, and there's only 4 out there. So I'm assuming we did.
Okay, so I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
And then, how'd you get 5 on the armor?
Cards.
So you're at 9, 12, 15, 19, plus what is that?
16. So that's 2 more. Wait, what did you say? Oh, I didn't.
5,
I didn't.
9, 12, 15, 19.
Plus 2 more.
So
21.
21.
So I don't have to roll these
Yeah, huh?
for my overkill.
5. So you got 26, which gives you 6 over.
Which
Gives you 1. And then you get your 6 victory points. Alright, now I need provisions. And I have a gray guy, so are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to go here, grab 2 provisions. And what?
There's a black guy in the armory. There's a black meeple in the armory, and I'm pretty sure I put it there.
See? Told you. Cheater.
So just take those 2 away. And we'll take my last 2 away.
Well, you were still 4 over.
Was I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did I just go? I just got provisions. I'll take 3 more coins. Oh man.
I'm colorblind.
No, you're not. I think colorblind people. Well, black and gray. You can still see black and gray. That's what colorblind people see. If you were colorblind, you'd see them even better.
I'm female colorblind, so it's different.
You only see color. You don't see black and gray, white.
I only see the color I want to see.
I'm colorblind.
Okay.
I was watching inspirational Michael Scott quotes.
Oh, I didn't.
Some people see blue color and white color. I'm colorblind.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I could have been doing some of those. What do I need? There's a provision. There's a cow, which can get me 2 provisions. I have all these cards. Might as well start doing some quests. What are you doing? Doing a quest? How many was that? You can't just throw them down on there.
6 and 6. Or 3 and 3 is 6.
6 and 6. So you get a gold and a provision?
Yes.
Alright.
No.
Huh?
I gotta take my meatball.
I know. You
2
getting an
cows, a gold.
offering? And a silver.
Oh, I don't have a silver. Shit. Shoot. Okay, so
Way to go.
I'll just do the colt.
We just got an MA rating.
The cow.
The cow and the gold.
Yes. I took a cow back.
Oh man, now there's all kinds of cows out there.
Cows.
Alright, so I have all these. I might as well do that. But I have to do something else first. I guess I could hire another dude too. So I'm going to hire first. I'm going to hire this guardian for 3.
She's scary.
Yeah, and she gains 1 silver if wounded in a raid. And then I'm going to take this white meeple from the mead hall. And I am going to... I need a cow.
Cows.
So I'm going to take that cow for 6. 3, 3. And I get a cow and a silver. Why don't you go to that place with 2 Jarls? Fight 2 of them. This lady does not like her purse. She's like, here's my purse.
Interesting. Alright. I had a plan.
I always forget my plans right before my turn. I thought these Jarls were going to be a bigger deal. We've both only fought one. That's gray. Alright, I have 3 provisions. I need some provisions too. So I am going to grab some more provisions. Oh no, I get 2 provisions or a gold. I got plenty of gold.
Yeah, how much stuff you got over there?
I don't have 8 of anything.
Yes, you do.
What?
You have 8 provisions. Or, I mean, 8 plunder.
No, I don't. It's each one.
No, plunder's all the same.
I only have 5 plunder. These are beers.
Oh, wait, those are Valkyries.
Yeah, I got my Valkyries over there still, too. Alright, anyway. Before I was rudely interrupted. I'll take... Oh, I don't want the black. I need a gray so I can... I guess I'll take more cards. I'm getting stuck in this card game. Although I have plenty of cards to quest with. I always like start to work on something, then I'm like, ooh, focus real hard on that and forget about everything else. And then I'm like, ooh, shiny, something else. Let me do that for a little while.
Well...
Especially when we're on here, I just don't... I keep blaming it on being on here. That's why I'm not real strategic. When really I'm just like this all the time.
I'm going to make it right. Because I needed to get that off of there.
What?
The black maple that was on there. So now I'm up to it.
Oh, so now you're still going to use the black maple? I'm just kidding. You used it twice. You should be able to at least get it once. Alright, so I think I'm going to go raid now. Where to? That's the thing. I have 4 numbers in. Is that fortress worth it? That's a lot of points.
You don't have a white?
Oh crap, I don't have a white. Never mind. Guess I don't have to worry if that fortress is worth it. So it looks like we're going to the outpost. Or the monastery. I'm going to go to this monastery. I'm going to take these 3 and this guy. What is with me throwing meeples on the ground? Alright, so we do the Jarl before we do the Valkyrie. Let's see the Jarl. Astrid. She has a 5. I am going to subdue her. So I take wounds -1, so I get 4 wounds. I want to put them all on the Berserker. I plan on killing him off. And I gain 1 silverling for subduing the Jarl, and 1 strength for every Jarl I've subdued, so that's for later. And subdued Jarls go here, and you have to pay for them, which is 4 silver. And now 1 VP for every 2 gold you have. Ooh, but I have to pay 1 of those golds and 2 of those provisions for going out there. Almost forgot that. But I get to roll both dice. Oh, I gotta do the Valkyrie first. He did. She didn't have any power anyway, so he wasn't gonna help. But he goes back in my hand. And Link just destroyed something. So I have 2 10, 15, 16. I don't think I'm going to get it. Ooh, 24. So I don't get the fame, but I do get the 6 victory points. There we go. Alright, I'm done. Again, thanks everybody for stopping out. We are playing this game for Han. That's why I wore my Star Wars. His family all had Star Wars shirts on.
Okay.
Pretty sure they're Star Wars fans. His name's Han.
Alright. So. That song stuck in my head.
Which song?
Berserker.
Berserk. It's your turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
air.
gosh.
Dead air, man. Dead air.
I didn't know.
We argue about
Didn't know.
her turn a lot. She beats me.
Alright. Well, this is going to kind of.
I should have turned that fan on.
Ouch.
It is warm in here.
Can't believe this was ever our room of rest.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do this quest right here for 4. Oh shoot, not that quest. Dang it. 5, 6. I'm still gonna do it though, because none of those cards were stupid.
So you get one of these and a gold.
Yeah. Dang.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
I love the Miko's art. I'll stand up for this. I'm not very good at holding this. Yeah, we need to get another camera. Alright.
No.
I know, I'm just looking to see what
You
I'm
keep
going to do.
saying alright, but it's not alright.
It is alright.
It's not alright.
I'm going to get one of them chest timers.
Ooh.
Ooh, chest timers.
No. Two provisions.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2 provisions, please.
I still have 3 of those left too, but I am going to... Oh, crap, I can't. Might as well raid then. Let's see, how many do I have? I have 3. I only have 4 members in my group. So I'm going to this fortress. And I'll take the stone and the cow.
Cows.
And let's see. I have 1 strength for my Jarl that's subdued. So that's 1 extra. I have 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to use my 4 beers. Mead. Let's take that to 21. And roll.
What are you hitting me for?
Let me pay my 2 gold and 2 provisions first, so I don't
3
forget
provisions?
that. 2 provisions.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one.
So I had what, 21?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 28. So I got the second one. 7 victory points.
Mm-hmm. 5, 6, 7.
And then I get the other white marker back. And I'm done. Nobody died. She's gonna kill me. Hey Tony, thanks for stopping in, checking us out. We're playing Raiders of the North Sea.
Not to be outdone.
Pay your gold first.
Oh.
I didn't do it either. I paid mine
Is
after.
it 2?
2 gold, 2 provisions.
Well, I have it.
I know.
Okay. So, I have
5. 9, 12, 15, 19. Yeah, what's your plus?
So I get one more. 20.
20. That's it.
Bless you.
Bless you. Careful. Careful.
26. So I get my 7.
Come here. What, Bob?
I just want to snacks.
Okay. You want to help me on my turn?
Yeah.
All right, you done?
Yes.
What'd you get?
7.
Well, you get the middle one too.
Yep.
All right, so Linky, it's our turn. We don't have much money or provisions, so we need those. So
You have one.
we're gonna put this guy here and get 2 provisions. And then we'll take this guy and take 2 money.
You don't have much money still, right?
Said.
Okay.
We don't have much money.
That's all right.
We don't have much money still because we only have 3. That's not much.
What do I want?
Yeah, remember, Beth, we will preview that for you. I mean, I know you guys will too, but are you still going?
Yes.
This is Linky. Linky likes to stream his kid games. We usually do it on Sunday. We didn't do it this week. What were we doing Sunday? I mean, I know we
Easter.
had all the girls, and then
Game of Thrones.
it's Game of Thrones. Link, we're gonna have to pick a different night. Definitely.
Oh.
What night do you want to do it?
Quit doing
Oh, next year we can't do it.
Thursday?
Yeah.
All right, we'll play Thursday. All right, so let's see what we got. I am going to crap. I'm not going to crap. I'll go here, pay a stone for 2, and all right, stop. I'm gonna pop off this guy at the mead hall, and I can't do my berserker, but I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
no.
look what we didn't do.
Oh yeah, both of them. Good, because I'm going to do those, and I want to see right now. Sit still. I'll take that 8. I have 3, 6, 8.
Yeah, his name is Lincoln, but he goes by Link or Linky.
And give me the 2 cows.
Cows.
So I get 2 cows.
Butthole.
Oh, I got all the cows now. All right, I'm gonna run him back in here and get him a snack. Go ahead and take your turn. I trust you. I'm gonna go back and watch it later, though.
Okay.
I'm going to watch it later to make sure you didn't cheat. Beth, keep an eye on her.
So obviously he doesn't want his extra quest thing.
My extra what?
So we'll let him go with that.
What quest thing? Oh, I got 3 of those. Yeah. I'll take this one with the gold and a provision.
See, I am the nice wife. We'll just put those in my pile. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he's close. Okay, what are we doing to do? We need some cards in our hand. I don't want that. So, we're going to go down to the mead hall. And anything good? We're going to take this fruit. I got to stand up. And we are now going to take the white one from the gatehouse. Draw 2 cards.
Turn that fan on. See
Gonna
if it does
blow everything away.
Make sure it don't blow away.
Alright.
All right, he's
We're
got a
good.
snack. He's good. We're all good.
Oh, that feels good.
I see her. She said I won't tell. What'd you cheat? Oh man, that does feel good.
Oh, I'm gonna replace.
Nope, nope,
Ooh.
nope.
Oops, I'm sorry. Yes.
They slide.
Slide down.
All right. My turn.
Yes.
Um,
So is the neoprene mat the whole thing or just the base?
Good question. I wish AJ was still here.
Does AJ
I
have
think
one?
AJ bought it. I was gonna buy it, but it's like $25 for the mat, which isn't bad, and it's like $22 shipping. So I'm like, Origins. I think I'm gonna go up here and raid in this new area. I'm gonna grab these.
You're gonna have to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of some
but
of these
you have
cows.
3 provisions.
And this. And I'll pay my 3 provisions. I have at least 2 members. And then I have
Here.
Smash Brothers, and it shows you
4,
all the games, like the Link,
12,
and it shows the Link series
18.
of Link fighting a guardian.
All day long.
Alright, I have 18. That one doesn't have dice.
Nope.
So I have 18. I'm 6 over. I get a fame.
You get 2 fame.
No, 1.
2. 6 over? Or no, it's 8.
Yeah.
I can't read it from over here.
It's pretty far away. That's the thing about getting all these expansions and stuff. Everything starts getting spread out. Alright, now I have to go down to 8 provisions.
Plunder.
Plunder, that's what I meant.
All
See, I
them
have 1, 2,
cows.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna get rid of 3 cows. Stupid cows. Alright, I'm gonna close this door real quick. Yeah, $22 to ship that mat. That's what I said with it, the mat only being 25, I'm not gonna pay 22 shipping. Although, like I said, if it is this whole thing, it probably is pretty heavy. But I got this thing right here. Go ahead and take your turn.
Don't die, Samus. A girl or a guy? It just gets darker, Samus.
Yeah. He's worried about if Samus from Metroid is a girl or a guy. Let's go ahead and take your turn. I got this thing here, which is the Dinosaur Island playmat with Totally Liquid, and it's bigger than that whole thing, and it was, I think it was only like $30 altogether, shipping and everything. Let's hang that back up later, but it is great. I mean, we played Dinosaur Island with this thing, and for one thing, it makes setup a whole lot easier. You just roll this thing out onto the table, and it has your spots for all your cards and everything. Yeah, I'll have to look that up again, but it was almost as much as the mat for shipping. I know that, and that was too much for me. Playing a card.
Mm-hmm. All players must give you 1 silver or 1 provision.
Have that silver.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You really wanted that one, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, because it's your 3rd map.
Mm-hmm.
So which one do you want? Do you want to know what they do? Yeah, that Dinosaur Island mat's nice. The one with a gray card is immediately hire a crew member for free, which your crew's full, so you don't want that one. And immediately make an offering without paying any required silver. So you can take that offering for just a stone. That's it. second. Yeah, you pulled that off, right? What are you doing? You have to go there.
Immediately take an offering.
Oh, never mind. I forgot that's what you... Oops. Man, this is going to take forever. We need to start...
Not really.
We have 3 more fortresses to go. If you go by the offerings, we haven't done those a whole lot. I guess there's not a whole lot of Valkyrie either, are there?
No, I said you
1,
left
2,
5 off the board.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's still 6 Valkyrie. So fortresses are going to be the quickest way to end it. It's just not going to be real quick because I need a lot of plunder or provisions. So, looks like I'm going to go here, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go here and get 2 more cards.
What's your favorite game? Dr. Mario.
It's your favorite game, Dr. Mario.
I like Dr. Mario.
And
Alright,
take
I'm
2.
going to do something wild and crazy. Cause Ready?
Hi, Hillary. You going to go after those 2 Jarls and a Valkyrie?
Yep.
Alright, so we flip them both at the same time, and you can choose which order you want to do them in. So you have a 6 and a 5, Erica and Erling. Gain 1 iron or gain 2 silver for killing them. If you subdue them, you're going to have to... You do that before the Valkyrie, so... You'd have to lose somebody and then kill somebody. So you might as well just... kill them.
Well, I'm going to kill Erling for sure.
So that's 7 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And that's Erling.
Mm-hmm.
So you gain 1 iron. Wait. Get those separated. So he goes up here. You get 2 fame.
So I can't use my Valkyrie now?
Well, you have to do this first. That's what it said. Let me make sure. Got so many books down here. Encountering Jarls.
What's it say? You can't have more than 1 on a tile.
No, it says when picking up more than 1 Jarl token on a single raid, reveal as many Jarl cards as there are Jarl tokens. The current player must decide in which order they will encounter them. However, all encounters must be resolved in the order shown above. Kill, subdue, flee. Player cannot flee from the first Jarl and then choose to kill the second one. Oh. So you can still subdue and flee. Or kill again. Jarl encounters happen before resolving any Valkyrie in the same raid. So yeah, you can't kill that guy and then subdue her. But you could just dismiss him. Oh, but then he's not killed, so you don't get to put him back in your hand.
But I can just dismiss her.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
I would imagine. Let me make sure.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes we make stuff up as we go. Two players' hampers limited crew members at the end of their turn. Oh, players are limited to having no more than 5 crew members, including Jarls, at the end of their turn. So you can subdue her into your crew and then kill somebody.
That's what I do. I'm going to subdue her. So I take 4 plus here's her 3.
What are you doing?
I need
4 what?
4 wound.
Oh, wounds. I wasn't paying attention. 3, 4.
Yes, 1, 2 dead.
Well, you don't have a whole lot of power left.
Okay. So my Valkyrie. I'm gonna. That one
It goes back in your hand.
goes back in my hand. She goes down here.
Your power roll there, does it come after you kill stuff?
Power roll. I don't have a power roll.
Where'd you go?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So you just get your 1 victory point.
But I didn't pay my 2 provisions, I know that. I get... How much for killing him? I get 1, but I lose 1 for subduing, so just leave it there.
Lose 1 what?
You lose 1 when you subdue.
Lose 1 what? No, that's just their power minus 1.
Oh,
you
okay.
put this here because you subdued 1 and you killed another one. That's just for
Oh,
if
I
you
get
have...
2 because I subdued.
I already did. Yeah, I already did
Okay.
that. But that, if you have cards like this one
I
that
got it.
says every gain 1 strength. All right, so you done then?
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Finally. What are we going to do? I need another crew member, don't I? To get to them fortresses. So it looks like we're going to the silversmith, taking 2 coins, and then gatehouse and 2 more cards. Ooh, that's close. You're up. You just giving yourself victory points?
It's for that.
Just kidding.
Okay. So, 3 provisions.
That's it. What'd you take? Oh, let's get another Valkyrie. Did you go up on the Valkyrie track? I'm at 4. You should be at 4 now too. I have to start killing my dudes off here quick to jump up that track.
So I have 3, 5, 10,
15.
no, 15,
16.
16.
That's it.
Where did I go? An outpost.
You get to roll 1.
So I get to roll 1. I got, what did I say, 15?
16.
So I'm right at that.
Oh, not enough over to get fame.
Nope.
But you did get to 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And take your...
Kill my person.
Did you kill one?
Mm-hmm. I had a Valkyrie.
Alright, so... Crap. What'd you do? Throw all your blood on the ground?
Yeah.
We're real good at throwing stuff on the ground.
I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right under my foot.
I'm going to the barracks. Oh, I can't knock him over. Who am I? I'm going to hire my berserker. He's 3. And I'll take this guy here for a stone and get 2 more power. You're up.
Okay. I'm going to go here. Pay a stone. Get 2 more. And I'm going to go here. Get 2 silver.
And I have a gray guy. Crap. You know what? I'm going to go here, trade in one of these cows, for 2 provisions. And then I am going to come here and play a card. I don't know what.
Why that fat lady?
That's pretty good. I am going to play my Berserker, which forces one opponent to lose 1 armor. You stay here with me. And it's your turn. Now I have my turn planned. Every time I get a turn planned out, I'm like, alright, got what I need, let's go. Ah, wrong worker.
I'll take 2 provisions. I already paid it.
Did not. Alright, so I am going to go to the fortress. And I'm going to take the one with the 2 cows. Before I take it, I'm going to set it up here because it costs me 2 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 3 provisions. So 3 provisions, 2 gold. There's my payment. So now I can put this stuff in here. And I have 9, 4, 8, 12, 13, 18, 19, 25. 25 power. Yeah, that's it. 25. And 6 is 31.
9.
9 victory points.
Where were you? Great.
Let me see real quick.
25. You were at 16.
I tried to get to the Facebook feed before it caught up. Didn't happen. Alright, here's this. And I get my white worker. Your turn. Oh man. Really? Two?
Just keep them.
You're gonna pay 2. And 1 for your berserker. Ah!
Sorry.
Throwing money at me. That's alright. Thanks for stopping. Our little guy's watching YouTube.
Babysitters of champions. Good lord, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's why I said it's taking forever. Alright, so I am going to go here, play a card, gain 1 iron. That here, and then I'm going to take this guy here and spend a cow for 2 provisions. And done.
Alright. I am going to get provisions. I'm going to go here, pay a cow, get 2 provisions.
Actually, I don't know why I put my hand out.
Oh, just keeping it all good. You know.
You're going to go there and get 2 more?
Yep.
I figured. Alright, so... oh man, I had a plan. I don't remember what it is now. Oh, I was going to go here, the mead hall, and pay these 2 guys here 6 to take this quest here, and I get a iron, silver, And then I'm going to take this guy here and pay a cow for 2 more provisions.
I am going up here.
Ooh, so 1 more fortress and it's over. What?
And
Go get a juice.
I'm going to kill him. And if killed, force an opponent to lose a crew member as well.
Alright.
But you had one of those and you discarded.
I'll just get rid of this traitor. She ain't nothing. That means I have to get another crew member before I can go to the fortress. Fortress. I was thinking of in forest.
3, 5, 10, 9.
17. 19. That's it. Don't be trying to get extras.
19.
28. Ooh, just enough for 8. Alright, you done?
Yep. Dad, help.
Just a second, Bobby. I'm gonna go to the barracks. I'm gonna put the trader back in. And she's only 1. And then I am going to take this, play this guy, move all 3 offerings to the bottom of the stack. So that means these go to the bottom. And 3 new offerings come out. And your turn. Alright, Bob, let me see that. There you go. Why is there blood all over here?
Go to the gatehouse. Okay. 2 cards. And then
Where'd you go? Gatehouse? Now where are you going? What are you looking out there for? You gotta go in here.
I know.
Oh, you're looking at the...
4 and 8.
Taking the sword?
For the sword and the stone.
You get that.
Get a cow and a nug.
Alright, I'm going to the fortress, which ends the game. Or starts the end game. That costs me 2 gold and 3 provisions. Get my white worker and my gold in this. I have 6, 10, 11, 16, 20, 24, 25. I already did that, right? Yeah. 25. All I need is 3. I don't think I'm going to get 11. I can't get 11. Is there 6s on here? No, there's not. Alright, I got my 3. So I get 9. And that is that.
Okay. Down to 4. Got gray. Valkyrie. So I'm going to go here, pay 3 provisions. And
Kill yourself dead.
kill myself dead.
That's after the battle.
Oh, I thought it was before.
Oh no, the battle takes place. That's how you die. Hey Eric, thanks for stopping in.
So I have.
I'm gonna
5,
throw this.
10.
We're almost done here.
Game factory.
Okay, bum. I'm gonna
5, 10, 14.
throw this link up one more time. You can go there and check out the story if you'd like. If you can, donate. If not, just spread the word. Pass it along.
22. I haven't killed anybody yet, though.
No, but that don't matter. I just wanted to make sure you were at the right one.
5, 10, 14, 22, correct?
Mm-hmm. 24.
24.
And 1 die. 29. Where were you at?
Right here.
So yeah, you were way over. You were actually 13 over, which gets you 3. That's pretty good, right?
And if killed in a raid, an opponent takes 1 wound.
I don't have anything. Gain 1 silver if wounded in a raid. Down here. She's nothing then. It's easy to do. Alright, so this is the last turn.
That's stupid.
It's great. Is that what you mean? You mean great?
Oh, I didn't get my victory points. 4.
Alright, so I'm going here. And I'm going to do this one. Which kills me another man. And I don't roll the dice, but I have 6, 10, 15, 19, 23, 24, and that is 12, so I'm 12 over, which is just enough to get me 3. Boom. So, that's the game. Now we go to in-game scoring, which has, it's on the back of this card, actually. I think this is the newest one. Yeah, this is the newest one. So, Valkyrie track gets added in first. You got 10. Takes you to 44. I have 7, which takes me to 41. Then we do the armor track. We both get 4. And then quests. You get 8, I get 7. So you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put it out here so you can see. You're at 50. And I get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 50. It's a green guy.
It's funny.
Now offerings. Oh man, I got 4. You got 9. And hired crew. Is that? Oh, that's just victory points that they give.
Mm-hmm.
That is a Jarl. She comes next. So that's it. Then, do you have any for your hired crew?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, 1 victory point for every
She's a
2
Jarl.
silver I have. Oh, so Jarls, I get 1 victory point for having 2 gold.
And this is for offered, and I didn't offer any.
Okay. And then plunder. Uh-oh. How much points do you get for plunder? I do have, well, you have a lot of plunder.
You have way too much plunder.
No, I don't. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I have 1 more.
You have 2 more.
2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I didn't see that guy over there. I thought that was a Valkyrie. That's not the one I'm looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Oh. Let me take these back and see which ones I want to get rid of. I'm getting rid of both cows. Because those are 2 for 1. Alright, everything else is worth 1 victory point. Cows are 2 for 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You still got me. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so close. And that's it. What is it? 69-65. So that was Raiders of the North Sea with all the expansions. We do need a bigger box, but like I said, this is one of my favorite worker placement. I don't know. Architects is so close. We need to play like Architects sometime this week. That way we have them both fresh in our mind. Actually, I think this, with all the expansions, is a little better than Architects as the base. But base game to base game, it's really close.
I completely forgot to use my mead.
I only used it once. I forgot to go after the offerings. But there it is. Heather won again. She always wins on stream. I always win off stream. Yeah. I got the BG Stats app to prove it. It's easy to say though when she's winning on here.
We tied last time.
Tied what?
Ninjas.
Yeah, but we had to go have our standoff. We haven't had our standoff yet.
Speaking of ninjas, go fund it.
Yeah, it's still on Kickstarter. I think they're, what were they last time I looked? Around 25-30% funded.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Easy to teach. The kids can play it.
Like I said, it's kind of like Battleship, where you get to move the ships around every turn before you try to attack them, which, you know, she does anyway when we play Battleship.
I've never played Battleship with you.
Anyway, thanks for coming out. Again, check out the link. I'll put it in the post. It's in the chat here a couple times. Support Han's family if you can. And thanks for stopping out. And coming soon, I'm going to say it. It's going to be May.